Sara Carter drops an explosive report vindicating Flynn and throwing McCabe in the clinker, by Erin Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. Investigative journalist Sara Carter just dropped an explosive report on Senator Chuck Grassley's pursuit of the FBI's document on the interview conducted on former National Security Advisor General Michael Flynn. According to Carter's report, the second FBI agent who interviewed Flynn, along with Peter Strzok, has been revealed as Special Agent Joe Pientka, who, along with Strzok, did not believe Flynn lied during his questioning. But according to the report, former FBI Director Andrew McCabe was looking for a reason, any reason, to make it look like Flynn was lying. From Sara Carter, Grassley stated in Friday's letter that at the time the committee requested the documentation on Flynn, the Justice Department declined to provide any of that information. And instead, then FBI Director James Comey provided a wide-ranging briefing to us on March 15, 2017 that touched on the Flynn issues. The department has withheld the Flynn-related documents since our initial bipartisan request last year, citing an ongoing criminal investigation, Grassley stated. With Flynn's plea, the investigation appears concluded. Because of the developments in the Flynn case, the committee is demanding that the documents be turned over by the DOJ and Wray by May 25th. The lawmakers also requested that the transcript of the reportedly intercepted calls between Flynn and Kislyak and any FBI report summarizing them be included in the request. Part of the request includes the FBI agent's 302s, which are the interview summaries with Flynn and supporting documents, including the agent's notes from the date they interviewed Flynn. Last year, this reporter revealed that one of the agents who interviewed Flynn is now embattled FBI agent Peter Strzok, whose paramour, FBI attorney Lisa Page, has recently resigned from the Bureau. Over the last year, evidence collected by DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz revealed the pair's extraordinary bias against the Trump campaign and possible interference by them in the FBI's investigation into alleged collusion between the campaign and Russia. Grassley requested the FBI Special Agent Joe Pientka, who was with Strzok during his White House interview on January 24, 2017, be made available for a transcribed interview with committee staff no later than 1 week following the production of the requested documents. The committee also had a nonpartisan law enforcement officer who was present during the interview with Flynn, Grassley revealed in the letter. The agent was on detail to the committee staff at the time, Grassley stated. According to that agent's contemporaneous notes, Director Comey specifically told us during that briefing that the FBI agents who interviewed Lieutenant General Michael Flynn saw nothing that led them to believe he was lying. Our own committee staff's notes indicate that Mr. Comey said the agents saw no change in his demeanor or tone that would say he was being untruthful. According to numerous law enforcement officials I've spoken to over the past year, neither Strzok or Pientka believed Flynn was lying during their interview with him as reported. There is a lot these agents can reveal about that day and what former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe's role was in all of it, said a U.S. official who spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to speak on the matter. McCabe was apparently trying to find a reason, any reason, to make it look like Flynn was lying. But the truth of the matter is, no one thought he lied. not even the agent that hated Trump. The controversy surrounding Flynn's guilty plea grew wider over the past month as Comey, who has been promoting his book, A Higher Loyalty, what a crock I should say, told reporters that he did not tell Congress that the agents who interviewed Flynn didn't believe that he lied. But earlier this month, a new redacted version of the House Intelligence Committee's Russia report revealed just the opposite. According to the Russia report, Director Comey testified to the committee that the agents discerned no physical indication of deception. They didn't see any change in posture, in tone, in inflection, in eye contact. They saw nothing that indicated to them that he knew he was lying to them. The Senate Intelligence Committee also verified in its letter to Rosenstein that Comey told the committee that the agents did not believe Flynn was lying and that the FBI would not be seeking charges against him. Special Counsel Robert Mueller, however, got Flynn to plead guilty to one count of lying, and the reasons behind that guilty plea still remain a mystery. Sources close to Flynn said that with mounting legal fees, the strain on his family, and possible threats to wrap his son Michael Flynn Jr. into the investigation led to Flynn's decision to plead guilty. Yeah, you see, like they were threatening the guy, and they knew he was going to run out of money because he wasn't a crook like the rest of them where they have a truckload of money behind them. Contrary to his public statements during his current book tour denying any memory of those comments, then Director Comey led us to believe during that briefing that the agents who interviewed Flynn did not believe he intentionally lied about his conversation with the ambassador, and that the Justice Department was unlikely to prosecute him for false statements made in that interview, Grassley added. Moreover, Grassley noted that since Mueller has moved to delay Flynn's sentencing on several occasions, we presume that all related records already have been provided to the defense pursuant to Judge Emmett G. Sullivan's February 16, 2018 order requiring the production of all potentially exculpatory material. As first reported here, Mueller turned over the exculpatory material to Sullivan in March. In December, Sullivan ordered Mueller's team to provide Flynn's attorneys with any and all information that may have been withheld from the case. Sullivan took over as the presiding judge after District of Columbia Judge Rudolph Contreras recused himself from the case on December 7th. Sullivan ordered the government to produce any evidence in its possession that is favorable to defendant and material either to defendant's guilt or punishment. As for the Senate Judiciary Committee, the material requested by Sullivan is also part of the documentation the committee requested on Flynn over a year ago for oversight, and they warned that the committee's request now outweighs any legitimate executive branch interest in withholding it. I think it's a little too late, that Grassley's now asking for it. They know that this case is going to be thrown out the window, but it's a little too late now for me to take Grassley's side, on all of this. This should have been cleared up automatically. You bankrupt the guy and now you're looking for this material? Who's going to reimburse Flynn? Who's going to reimburse? And how about going through the whole year being, pointed at and taken to court and just a total disgrace of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Grassley now, he knows these people, so now Grassley's stepping up, and demanding it by May 25th. Yeah, he should have done that long ago and put his foot down and demanded all the documentation. It's like it's a banana republic at this point, It's like pulling teeth, trying to get information, a year. And meanwhile, the guy was paying all these legal fees. I say Mueller should be held accountable for those legal fees and for the stress that he put Flynn and his family under. He should reimburse double the money. Absolutely. This is disgraceful. Total disgraceful. Disgraceful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.